General foreign kakrebi Premier League say after match day 9 na akukudam permit na only CK Dinko na o can say afi the Arsenal for 1 year na chese try because omo de be pimpim omo so nyina enkoye and week 9 will be one of the weeks Abeka say a blessing to Arsenal because the potential teams omo be chase omo Lucy City lost, Liverpool lost, Chelsea lost. These are teams from the word go. Obiye names omo top 4 teams are competing with Arsenal, but Arsenal won. You see, Arsenal is winning the games, but nano metwana na maybe someone say, share Arsenal league ya omo boya. Chese dinso bi be share omo na. So far when him say Arsenal share only 5 goals from open play. 16 goals na Arsenal share no. Emu mako eye edu baako there from set piece. That Arsenal ani nim say omo tradition ye eye free flow football passing flair no ma twetwe no ma yin crofo afrim no ma be share no. Under Mikel Arteta Edin say Arsenal be work akoshe. Just omanya corner kick, omanya free kick. Then some way somehow they score. Entire season only 5 goals na Arsenal from open play. All other goals from set piece. But whatever it is, they are churning out the results. Emuya Ding said they are set piece be no more and it makes it good. Liverpool are in the news for the wrong reasons. And people are asking questions so Anna Slot will lose Anna. And answer after surprisingly in the first season Obeji League and Crawford who tatis because after winning the league Omasa spend the Sika Bebre they are top players breaking the German transfer record by bringing in Florian Wirtz for 115 million pounds sterling. The British record is broken by bringing in Alexander Isak. You brought in Kessben, Jeremy Frimpong, all the kick. Yet Liverpool for the first time since February 2021 and losing 4 Premier League games at Waso. Now, General, share Bona Liverpool Bona. The problem obviously is not necessarily the attack because Liverpool has shared 16 goals and share Premier League na ye Bona teams are share goals do no. Untumi Liverpool film, but their problem has got to do with their defense. And then omuliki goals no ebasa Liverpool. Now, enya common. Say a team like Liverpool be caught 24 matches. Now only 2 of them no more keep a clean sheet. 24 from last season. Consecutive games. Only 2 and no more clean sheet. As a challenge say but on paper, what to say you can establish centre back quickly. You bebo Virgil van Dijk din. You bebo Konate din. And you ask yourself, say, Gravenberch was playing so well as a defensive midfielder, yet they are allowing the goals in. Liverpool situation, quite serious, and I don't know how they will intend to solve the problem. But I think, say, they have to do something quickly. Otherwise, free contention from the Premier League, Chelsea lost in the Sunderland. Minim how from division championship. Chelsea is not playing so well, and after Canacho, Eddie Omuma the lead, now the expectation is Chelsea share more goals because the goal came early and the venue is Stamford Bridge. Nobody expected. Says Sunderland, everybody equalize it. No Betwaso Abeshe. I think say Chelsea would have to be up and Shemwe Kamiako say Maurizio Enzo Maresca problem anka say ni team ni hihye ni teacher na nimu honom no eno na problem e the matches. Unfortunately João Pedro, the goals are not coming. Liam Delap amudi omani tone so a long-term injury. Omaja this Senegalese boy Kwan Amono Soko. Yes, Jackson. In TCCA, Chelsea struggle with alternative when it comes to number 9. And the early days, we have just done 9 games. In the season here, very young. Sometimes you can recover and catch up. But the one here now and near made yet. And they are more and then Crawford Bonabaso. because we winning by 4-2. If you watch the game, Obejia Tumse nye only the scoreline, but indeed as a team in jelly. Gradually, Casemiro is providing the leadership in midfield, ne pair with Bruno Fernandes in the holding role. As he said there, Brian Mbeumo is playing well, Matthias Cunha is playing well, Benjamin Sesko is not getting the goals, but he's providing that shield as a target man. Now among other players, then you have the chance to bang in the goals. United took 3 goals lead. No beer expertise. They quickly Brighton Komusa Yomadi Nibium. Omubeti 2 and sana last minute. The final goal, but that goal was a great goal by all standards, especially Bruno Fernandes. That dummy, a shred the class of a top player. So in your ball, passing banner or shenechi. So was scanning environment the movement of Abrante friend Brian Mbeumo. So he decided he allowed the ball to go in Mbeumo on his left, Panya 4-2. Case die. United for the first time under Amorim are winning 3 games in succession. The next game is a Nottingham Forest game, which potentially could be an easier game for United. Who knows? Amorim could get 4 successive wins and probably enter into the top 4. You know, it was a good weekend for fans of Manchester United. Okay. A quick one on the Clásico na Minje Muma Andy. General, Barcelona team no omumpe sika na omumpe players in tra bench because so binya abotrepa na ohwe Barca team na on Madrid boy no the first 11 was okay, but take a look at their bench. Obiante ho apart from Arohu na our bench no play a bia obeka say e bia emwaya den ono na ebem. Yes, they have been a bit unfortunate because 3 players only established that ideally Kevin Omo bench were all injured. Robert Lewandowski is injured, Daniel Olmo out, and Rafinha is out. So you expect Omo more patience to be delivered. Unfortunately for Lamine Yamal, the entire game he was not in the party. Most of the time, no top lot. Ejinawo. Bo no koso baby no yinani. Baby o yes o de no hu shem. Ube hu anu aso na yase no akoto. Ube hu anu aso na yase no akoto. I say akwai. Say pubic pains in Nkoye. He was still struggling throughout the game. Not so much involved in the game. But when you Clásico, you enjoy every bit of it. Me, I love it when you have a Clásico and that's a top game. Now players corner challenges and after the game or something else. Vinny Jr. sometimes would have to control say time no changing no game numpa. I was thinking that the change was wrong from Xabi Alonso, but you're a player, somebody is a coach. He decides. Oh, you know, frame the ball for besides me and a women. I feel quite full. Just I am here. Na me name how on any chrome ni Rodrigo no omuntamutie. Because at a point in time, Rodrigo Beka say, "Oh no, you're comfortable being played on the right, left no pay, left also a Vini there." And I don't know so mumi na nkasa wo issue a. Eti Vini pie kura no. Wan shada ma Rodrigo she and Ancelotti so. Sorry, Xabi Alonso so one channel no they go straight to the dressing room. Then he came back and later took part. You know, it was a tough game. Madrid have beat Barcelona and Sano in recent times, and a Madrid acting But hey, the La Liga is still early days yet. Barca were Jumaye if they want to catch up with Madrid because our team on the bench doesn't look good. Lamine Yamal, a life warrior, no, he didn't come to the party at all.
11:15. Akobo 11:16 Kessben television where your Monday edition of Midfield Action. Your weekend activities ahodo no na fufure beka ho no ye de ab.
So what name Abano so dey no?
Yeah.
Name Aba akra no. 15-year-old boy. Ono de akoto Instagram say one na kodonku anyim. You are seeing na. Name Aba 15 years. Ono na ko posti. So one na kodonku anyim. Wanyim no. Na kodonku aye ho ya yenko hwe Camela. Camela is 28 years. Akoda 15 years. Wanyim mame 28. Ede asem no oni ni. We.
Hanke because
asem ye kan ohi.
Yeah, what's a while?
Say a Bema ne konyim Bema 28.
Deferment and get deferment.
No, ya only.
And get deferment.
Bema 28.
It is across 7 years.
Abaiwa 15.
Deferment.
Yeah.
It is across 7 years.
7 years between 7 25.
Wow.
Between 7 to 25. Kofa from where do you
Yeah, close and papa so cinema.
What's the papa? Send papa ne 33 years. Inti papa no wo no. Na papa no 18. Obe hokra na 18 no aye bia. Na de ehun ni say wo akwada 15 years. Wo akwanye mu ma menua 28. What's enya akokoduro akopost. Okay. Send the girlfriend nyim. Nti nkrofo me manamo. Ni maba.
No, if I'm near say age near say Ghana.
Sir, below 16.
Below 16.
Only koda.
Okay. Below 16.
Was any rape in a sense, rape no age limit.
Okay.
Rape the ocean panel for some irrespective of the but below 16 there. Is anyone say what's some
16 or more there. And then
17
below 16.
The movie you do.
No, they offer we
also was here.
Aputu. You know. And you know.
There's a
all right. I listened to Lara this morning. I felt so bad because it looks like the clubs in Ghana don't know their administrative duties. The question we should ask is how are the North African clubs able to draw all those lucrative deals? Yedisika and Epesika, Danny Fletcher, Udwe Efri, Koforidua and Abraham. Ebedin Komopi, Yanko Amanoneka Kran, Yensan Embra. Andy.
You know, I started from the Clásico. Now, Tefangu was talking about Lami Yama. Before the game, 2 hours before the game, and Lami Yama, Papa, or yeah, Diane. No, they go to Instagram, say, or no cuckoo. Into him saying, oh, Madrid, Nebano Sube cuckoo or Madrid pa. It clearly, apart from Casa, Lami Casayam, ne Papa so talk pressure man before the game. Now, share. Real Madrid team now. Anyhow, Javi Alonso setting the team now. Clearly, or setting the team not up making sure say so neutralizing the midfield of Barcelona. Any morning in AC because Rafinha knew how to give them balance, and then Robert Lewandowski in your end. These are 2 guys in the last 5 El Clásico on my decisive for FC Barcelona. No money anyhow. Right for the new Ferran Tabi. Vini at the left side, who am a Conde Muntimi attack. Labi Yama are forced to drop to support Jules Conde on the right. Inti bad in a bit me a con and Marcus support Marcus Rashford. Inti anytime be a Madrid, every defend no bone say Kamavinga echo the right side of the midfield. Now I could dinner the middle of Rashford and then Baldi on the field. Inti na kwakoka in fin kwa and said yo you say Jude Bellingham. He was so tough in midfield, running, showing his that level of energy now. And look at that passer or the man. How see call the 360 now the true passer or paper ball no the man kill Mbappe and Mbappe even before our Mbappe say Sago no the car a cracker. It was just unfortunate say ref anti me and say ball now or mutimi edge offside and Mbappe make it sure say or be paper ball no the ball let me at what them to say the Etiana. Now after the game still now who say real air press it and Barcelona had no antidote to the skill of Vini Jr. Clearly party no was ya on na chile bibia up front Madrid for ne be call manima na on na make sure say the transitional play ne be work it. But a mistake from Ada Gule and Ada Gule koye mistake Barcelona J ball no release ma Baldi de ma Rashford and OG ball no eto Abrante Femi Lopez and Femi Lopez game no year boy the bia or picking the pocket of spaces na wo no especially 18 balls him because I no obefa e the ball na team ato atrem and o team na that equalizer no. But if you look at the attacking play of Real Madrid. It was so clear. Say no mu betimi enya second goal and general enye nwa say omu nya penalty a omu ebo say no and hwe kwan a Vini fa so je ball no ekọ cross ball na Militao pin ball ni mai and yaka the positioning of Jude Bellingham hwe kwan a ba bia na Jude gina otimi de ball no etimi eto atrem. It was a game for Madrid. Omu create more chances, omu nya more opportunities and Enra ohwe baller Jude Bellingham Adam Militao, Vinícius Junior, or her baller no mumiensa a ball park to the level say Barcelona say ball no call 18 man. Now we need that defensive plan to stop them. To share ball now Pedri so Vini attack him na all channel. And Franco can about Barca squad in general. I think say teams na Masa Franco Barca SA because so Paredi Eric Garcia no Kubasi 4 and 5. I also be sure 4.
But another game, you say 2-1 wasn't the true reflection of that.
But even who they Madrid for nkra say no another Rafinha na Lewandowski o ha born competing at Madrid. Inti omo paredi obi antimi mpanish omo. So they feel say because the La Masia system is working, guys know the confidence to play. Edu baby mo aye dey no say the Gerard Martin so na eba. Inti Sergio, it was a game for Madrid. Okay. It was just unfortunate. Xabi Alonso, they vini here on sporting and disrespect to the colleagues. But Sergio Xabi Alonso or the substitution if you feel never. No matter ball of Vini bebo bia o desire to be in the film. And no ball na here e Vini Jude na here more park so. And no mo na my enjoy say we are watching the Clásico.
I was so surprised
he has no business. So ko Vini Freeborn, he has no business. And the moment of Vini Freeborn, what do you go by one team warm themselves into the game and oh here a Tinabasa bad game him closely. Alonso, he is the coach, Basejo. I totally disagree with the substitution. He had no business out or the baby. Even Jude Bellingham crew uniform and theater so he did free. The guy was cruising for his man of the match award. Nasejo, or Timia Kwako in a filmty. Married after all the defeat or Metimia and Nasejo, or Metimia, or any credit to Alonso. At least defeat or Muna last season in Adina, or Timia being a good result, dear mom. Now to the Premier League.
Lamine Yamal.
You know, Lamine Yamal there. Unse ne ball no 2 seasons in the game na Barcelona. But so actually this season game no ntime mo. Pressure ne doso. And 3 matches are Bobby Okoka se bia ohwie. Portugal and Spain and okoye hu de da. Amfa. PSG ne Barcelona okoye hu de da amfa. Match we okoye hu de ka se Real Madrid for ya kromfo. And he was just a liability on the football play. Into ono top pressure man ho and then utie Barca assistant coach na o say kasa na Lami ko kasa before the game enya effect won so into general so impending for no we Mendes mo so mo managing ye a generational talent, a very good player but on Tony Boase sa ahoma so na South America for no one Europeans no money sa ahoma so be the mentality of the South Americans are clearly different into Tony Boase born there or more years, he just 18 years. I'll beat me about, but you know, Anthony Boase, and yes, baby, or peso druno, and ne papa na o expect to say, or no so beat me a managing here no social kutupa. And no one say game now married for bringing on nothing on ball because for Danny Carvajal to tell him on the photo play say, oh Casado do. Carvajal is the senior player in the Spanish national team, a captain for Real Madrid. You don't expect him say. On a level 5 UEFA Champions League titles. You know, 5 UEFA Champions League title. Now no national team.
No Sakra.
I'll be say O Casadodo. You know, you don't need the political will of the Barcelona team. No. Into Unam to Boasia, born in Unimbo, General Oshie Bruta. And Madrid for
Untimanya taking. No, do we know as one is? I know soon could to be no Cotonam Jacquay. Ni pains, no. Ah, and you are latter part. I want to come trainer. Last year, Benfica and Barcelona or Jen Wojuma Bruta. No, yeah, Bobo, no Coso. No, was as an Saturday night.
No, any effect for
the lawyer can.
Where is it? Somewhat they are allowed. It's control. It is a I think say who he Mendes and papa no also any Barcelona penning for now they need to manage that because Hanessa I agree with you off the ball nonsense yard also from driveism and sema mekai wakwa for bar or chair no and a whole lot I think say yard take center stage or your parties akese born do nimbo you know and it is not only yesterday this is the Ankasa born untimemo. Okay,
yanko premiership mu so kakraba prof. Mama no ho na memu se wasem de na be masa ankoda yi. Asese omo ma omo yem penifo no omo tintina atwafo no mpo omo di intra wa bro omo meet o ha omo fefe de na man kola ya omo sika obibia ko fam penifo sa 30s ni late 20s it is a wa na we I had one me
can is for me
there be suffer there una wo
be Mike
dintia de na man
be do omo so power
it's on power
yes so much on power to bit ma conforma we are expect say you bit ma from but because of your might into the flow
okay
yes
okay
to show some great okay bit ma for the obia expect
obia your mate no esuru so mbeko ne be because of okay all right
so some man from my first
so maybe one home to the
minister for the
to be share
from
ya o court level no because of bien sika bi
the proof point
yes
okay all right
we
then can say explain yes why the man yes sir
general say him said and lawyer boy
be ka ho to lawyer ni wona nka ongasa
san kwada we no omo ye exceptional talents adrenaline wo mu no ye mo na me ya ma ti say ginema na wo ye ni kwanse nkotumi ye it is a one control that aspect of it na obi baby and all the means to get there the means to reach and I hear my man I'm say around 24 25 26 27 28 you know I don't know how finish you know pa
okay
you dressing into so we scar there
okay
better for
yeah okay mid 20s one late 20s one early 30s one
yeah na
I want to ma ho fe yi no pa
okay na so to that stage in there what it takes you get there
wow
and to come in penifo bi dia
yes
but omo say me was
me
uraho na ma say me go say me far ahead of you
I see number for me ma fa
sanity
okay
we just send mate okofa na ebeka defilement send mate 15
yeah
okofa girl 15 na obinya asem
just trouble
okay la 15 for 15 ya
something in the defilement
okay
the punishment in the bia also onye adult intino on punishment no ya na offense
okay
that's it 2 minus
all right mukasa azinzuasa
oni ya adwenti
tinka oba ojola tinka jola ka menware ya na obanka ojola ka kona ka me ko enya mo se nya mo na ka me ko na se menware ya yo ka me ka so tmase
se
ala do
me ma chance
se o ka se o tu ojola ka do na me do
na mo nko
me nya mo tu na me se me ko oba ho nene bena
chance tina bia na tina ti si me na ma sa chance na busa kasa
maka safudu maka wi eno a
obezo chese ono ni namungo
tsana tie
na yesu yo form
ai
safudu
ena de ka so and result ma say
ni bi ho pa o
lewi ache
emetrani ye ni bi
ya so maka ni o de meko ache pa
ko bi awoni ne na o bi ma ho
atenterio te jara to
o yo tu ko
se na wa samu na ye bi an kamene na se na sa na na mo kamen try dan kamen me so na ida se bia
o timi ko mi fi
ko e ko dia je
ko mo ene
si o ba so be
na nanie
o do mo ba ke to da
savu ni de o tie program
o do mo ba ke to da na me savu ko yo e je dia ni a me se na me ko
e ko program si du ka
dia de wa
dia se so so ah awa Same way they were in far home. No matter what you say, why do you two baby? Okay. Them guys also contribute to.
Oh, they be my.
Oh, Chirajo.
That's why I can do what you do.
I only had 15 years. I compare 20 years. Only had
15 years.
Okay. You have every person who can name reference. Yes. Okay.
They are grana in
the. Some of the cuckoo boy for Krama home. What do you want?
If I'm on, I'll be the moment I'll be out to now to the Premier League.
Yes.
Severango was talking about Sunderland. Now, Chelsea game no so the BIA me the blame no ma Enzo Maresca. You know, sao bia me bo bi ball no adoso wo Chelsea do. And they will be once a win a pair. A china bones a win a pair. Announcement from Ganacha or the ball to fair go. No be any say Chelsea be take game no to Tima your friend Sunderland. But unfortunately for Chelsea, na Sunderland for no dominating game no. And clearly, João Pedro after the game, coach in say na on your fit. But na obo na see a part Chelsea obo. He was not involved in play. On na boy as a creative spark on link up you or withdraw so much. But no John Timin transited and Pedro Neto was out because okay, Ronaldo Mandava. Fortunately for Sunderland, no more two players are back over right side of their defense, left side of their defense. Obumiru in our experience. Node Mekwele, formerly of RB Leipzig, Paris Saint-Germain, on about the right back. Now, Ronaldo Mandava, formerly of Atletico Madrid. In the system now, no more defensively, no what you say. Into on neutralize the threat of the Chelsea team and you know Mudina equalizer na hwekoya omo fa so nya that equalizer no 1-1 obianim say Chelsea be back still now who say Sunderland for e wo game nim omo to achire the three back system omo dia close to baby na you know the sad aspect of the whole story and say tell my Chelsea here goals no na coach ayefen Enzo Maresca he need two strikers in Maguire and then João Pedro Frim Eddie Andre Santos and Tarek George and Eba so who measure go and from Chelsea and even the Ganacho substituting na Eddie Kwasi Ganacho free at that time because I feel that no one you go and all warm themselves into the game. Now there were players and no who so na Ganacho your head, but the coach insisted say Ganacho in film and look at our last minute goal. Brian Brobe control ball ni jina soa toys ni Chaluba nyanto was yet tanechi. And sana one player move from on one own zone ultimate the ball eba two at them enya 2 goals to 1 Chelsea defense there and central defense no just a champion no agi atire wa boss so he was all over the place yeah who the coach no so no magina home e ma toys in mebobi nti e to da bi obia mebobi no sejo eno na e ha Chelsea team nti uni Maresca o ma osre na the next day no am na but Sunderland this season general omo de bona so any and team should watch out for them. Manchester United share 4 goals. Now Morimo team ya win miensa to aso. Ade a boy United and they say the guys no mko for mo buy no BN so mo be change o mo team dey no gradually o mo pick. And anytime Casemiro plays well, Man United plays well. E baby a obo say Casemiro bo game pa na we expect say United so be bo mo modern. And the good thing is that Matthias Cunha buy say jo no team nya go. But none of your ball our boy. Na Sasha baby a udina. Ultimate the ball no sa to what them. And Brian Buemo second goal solid. Say you what a top drawer. She pass any free by no. She any movement. Look at how she finish that boy no. Into the 3 guys. E almost says go and she go. But at least the double 10 for Ruben Amorim almost started flourishing. And I hope say almost to us say yeah things will change. Man United because so I say. And you know, give it to Matthias Cunha and then Brian Buemo said on the 3rd goal there, na you brutal. The technique or the share ball na too much. And these are players that United in here anymore. Imagine the 3 guys no, omu pull so much threat to opponent. How will you survive against Manchester United? E will say come give away after and Dan Wolberg. Obianim says Jordan Wolberg and Obia referee no Premier League no, but then from last season but this season, one obo and born or but young players be class stop so. She quite far to book free kick at the tomb. Into Man United, they are not back yet, but Sedu gradually omomode bone so na eso and I hope they will continue like that. Now minim say menya mbo mo go no, but
the second goal no.
Yes, but unfortunately
the goal the name for Bruno Dami.
Made them make the movement be a free move far left no.
Yeah, from the right.
Strikers na what's our movement nti ohwe baby a ogina any baby o move by na and not this one. The last goal no, they fekeke and gradually he's swarming himself into the Manchester United. And one say ohwe ono ni Mo Salah ne wingers are from last season besi this season say jo omotimi abo goals pa ama bibia timi akonti. We hope say beto aso sa na Manchester United nso etimi ato aso abom homode. Now to Liverpool. You know Liverpool game no obi o hwe obi against Brentford bia hu omo problem. Eye ma me nsape. Number 1, Gravenberch ball holding him on the winning Premier League na ko so omo to pivot. Player or do protection bebre omo backline. And omo anto and omo decided to go for attacking players. It's also a game where Dominic Szoboszlai and then Curtis Jones the who do midfield na the mount. Now what watch Brentford this season be almost so ball with 4 attackers. Dango Ouattara, Ago Thiago, Damsgaard, Kevin Skate. Omo change omo game no from the 3 back na Thomas Frankie Bono, but attacking lineup front 4 and omo Eddie Sojano. Now any team a obeka se ball no omo ko bono omo say could defend it. And almost exploited the weakness between the 2 center backs of Liverpool. Van Dijk ne Konate. Ye po anu obi e bo Konate din, but omo mienu na ehwie pa. The be e kwa do omo ntem and omo ni speed until the 3rd goal na. E kwa ya Damsgaard first so exported the 2 center backs of a Liverpool team na. Obu team na 3rd goal no ma split it. We gina ha into a ball ni 2-1 straight away. Abranten etim eko ball no send Van Dijk yes afedi opi no be tackle no e da afedi ebrebi okọ na chi opi so be tackle na general enwa okọ beko so penalty e wo ho and Brentford once again said you attacking threat no etimi emo the 3 maximum points. Liverpool and slot the entire microphone can as will be the message by and some microphone can but people feel say because Liverpool are consistent in recent times no anyama besesa a lot of people say believe we say because players no dey omo buy no omo team jelly and so omo jelly together anyama besesa enunti na ama backlash ne so ate no enye to say Manchester United because United here they've gone 13 years without the Premier League nti eno ni ade a obi ehwe say omo buy omo team nye but for Liverpool and slot they are only hoping settings will work out but see you he need to set up anyone na Brentford supporters in the huru no say the next morning on any coach omo ebetimi asake no Manchester City Matthew Cash go no omo ntimi anyina ni mu and Pep Guardiola team no so on and off but Aston Villa gradually omo start here but who so omo so pick up Arsenal now okay Arsenal sem I'm looking at how Arsenal ebetimi are making sure say just a record now yeah no on so betimi aye bi e wo home because general Ateta build a solid defensive flyer bebre and so we the consistent play of Saliba and then Gabriela. It looks as if we are getting the Cabal, John Terry again, the Rio Ferdinand, Vidic again in the Premier League. Arsenal with me as one, but you know how do you break the Chinese wall at the back and Eze against Crystal Palace or the ball not to Atenama want to be and celebrating Arsenal edge what they work can say obi a home so mo beje and only do obi a home but say do me dey see De Bruyne wie and we conclude on Arsenal
as only competitor see after 9 games obi an chere say obetima league no apart from Arsenal
see ya dey obi an chere
obi an chere so obetima
say obi an chere apart from omo but it's early days yet because yenya city na omo timi ko 18 na you know not Diego. They have a good team. And you know they have a good team. Arsenal team no match more several. Say omo weakness kwa hefa na okopa obi hu. Omo bresa dia omo go and they have multiple scorers as well. Jokeres, Ezabeka, Sakani, Trossard, Martinelli, a lot of players in the team goes at the moment. And when it comes to defense, they are playing center backs and Kumako 4 at the back. And they are playing so well. And Bamford and so in the absence of Odegaard, Obia, who's Odegaard, the crane, 2 more options. The only thing is the mentality. And let's hope this time they will get the mentality in the second round to win the Premier League. They have everything. I'm waiting to win the Premier League, but you know, I'll wait for them until they win it. I'll still doubt them.
Yentwas away a Monday edition midfield action Kessben television messages no eba if you some and I baby room but Africa kakra